Hi guys, happy Sunday. I am doing a productive weekend vlog, Sunday vlog, because I need some motivation. I did a lot of my stuff yesterday, just my general cleaning stuff yesterday, but today, I don't know if you can hear it or see it, but it is raining like crazy. I'm not looking forward to getting out of the car. I just want to snuggle up with a hot cup of coffee and my book and read. But I need to get some stuff done. So I figured if I filmed it, I would be accountable and I need some motivation. So these are the things I need to get done today. I have a grocery order to pick up at 8 o'clock. I'm at Safeway right now to pick up the things. They did not have Fred Meyer for the grocery pickup there. I've been having to do 2 stores lately. That's just been the norm. And lately it's been 2 stores, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So I need to get those 2 things checked off my list. I need to do meal prepping. Because of my husband's schedule lately, I've not been able to get my bedroom cleaned in a long time. I need to mop it. I need to, I've been changing the sheets, but it's the only thing I've been doing because I've been doing that after he leaves for work and before I go to bed. So I haven't been able to do that. With him working graveyard, he sleeps during the day and then I can't get in there until later on in the late, like early evening when I'm making dinner and all those kind of things. So I've not got a chance to get in there and mop it and wipe everything down. And so I want to get that done today. I want to get our bathroom cleaned today. I need to get all the bathroom rugs and stuff pulled out and cleaned. And then laundry and then meal prepping. And then the last thing I want to get done is once a month, I like to do all my like kind of deep clean, my washer, my dishwashers, like my dishwasher, like doing like a deep clean on my dishwasher, deep clean on my washer, and a deep clean on my garbage disposal. So I have those 3 things. I'll show you the products I use for that. Those 3 things to do, and then I can reward myself with sitting down and reading my book. I am reading a really good book. I've had a lot of people ask me about the Christmas books I'm reading or holiday books I'm reading. They're kind of holiday, Christmas, winter type books. I will start leaving a list in the description box of all the books that I'm reading in preparation for a video I'll be filming for Vlogmas. So a lot of you guys want to start reading those now, or you guys can read them along with me. So I will list them all in there. They're not in any order that I'm reading them. Those are just all the books that I have found that I would like to read. Right now I'm reading In a Holidays by Christina Lauren. It is so good, and I just want to read it. And the rain is coming down so hard. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. And we have no internet at my house. So I'm gonna have to use my hotspot to upload my grocery haul. Hopefully it's up before I have to upload this video because it will be longer and it will take a long time to upload with my hotspot. But we gotta do what we gotta do to get things done. So let's go. Let's go grocery shopping and then we'll do meal prepping and we'll do some cleaning. So let's keep each other motivated. Shopping is done. I thought if I went early, it would be, I don't know what's going on with that, that it would not be very busy. Safeway was a nightmare, but I'm done. It's 9:15, I'm home. I did get a coffee. This is a skinny vanilla latte. Our Starbucks is closed down right now for renovation, so luckily they have one inside of Safeway and Fred Meyer. Alrighty, I'm gonna unload, fill my grocery haul, and then we're gonna get some work done. You would have already seen my grocery haul in the video right before this one, but I got quite a few things this week. Excited about my meal plan, so you'll have to check out that video to find out what my meal plan and what I picked up at the grocery store this week. I went ahead and started my chicken that's going into the crock pot first before I start the rest of my meal prep because this has to cook for about 4 hours. So I'm just putting in 2 pretty large size chicken breasts into my slow cooker. This is my pressure cooker. I also use it as a slow cooker. So pretty large chicken breasts in there. I also sprayed it with some cooking spray as well. And then I'm just going to do an entire packet of this fajita taco seasoning mix. I found it in my pantry and I'm trying to use up things from my pantry. So, I guess I put in 3 chicken breasts, excuse me. So I'm going to use this entire thing of this. I'm not sure why I bought this or what I bought it for. Like I said, I'm trying to use up things in my pantry, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this entire packet. I don't know what the difference is between fajita seasoning and regular seasoning, taco seasoning. I have no idea. It smells a little different. Then I'm doing a whole entire container of salsa. This is salsa I pick up at the grocery store. So that's going to go in the crock pot for 4 hours on high. Then I went ahead and just went to go make my bed. My husband was sleeping out in the front room, so I could go ahead and get some of the bedroom cleaned. And I'm just going to go ahead and make the bed because I'm never going to make the bed anymore, you guys, because he's always sleeping when I'm doing other stuff. So I'm going to give this room a good clean and a good mop. I had a bunch of things just all over the place that needed to be picked up, and I hadn't mopped it in a while. And as I'm watching this, I like totally see something underneath the bed. The cat loves to take like things under the bed. She's pretty frisky. And went ahead and going in the bathroom. I'm just cleaning up the counter where I'm like the worst about just dropping my clothes on the counter and not putting my jewelry away. So I wiped everything down, got that all done. And then laundry. I had a lot of laundry to do. I've been doing it all week, but just not folding it and putting it away. So everything's been just washed, sitting in the laundry baskets. But hey, at least it was clean. So I'm just going to go ahead and get all my laundry done. Of course, I have my little helper there. I feel like we always just have laundry to do. I don't know. I don't know how we have so much laundry. We're like all adults, and everybody in the house does their own laundry. So it's just me and my husband's, and then plus all the towels. I do all the towels because I like them to be like folded a certain way. I know, but they fit the best in the pantry. The linen closet a certain way. So I have lots of laundry here, and then I'm going to get it all put away so I don't have that last thing to do. I do have one load that's in the washer at this moment that I'll have to fold and put away later on today, but at least I got like this 3 loads completely done and all put away, because like I said, the worst part of what I do, sometimes I'll even fold it, put it in the basket, and just not put it away. So I wanted to make sure I got everything done and all my laundry is done. And now time to start meal prep. So the first thing I'm going to start with, I'm going to go ahead and start with the homemade granola. So you need 5 cups of oats, and I like to use the rolled oats versus the quick oats. So make sure you do the whole oats, the ones that take a little bit longer to cook, because it just stays together. They're like the bigger pieces of the oats. The quick oats tend to be thin, and they're like rolled out a lot more. So you need 5 cups of that. And then we're going to do a 1/2 cup of peanut butter. Now, if your peanut butter is not the natural peanut butter, you might want to put it in the microwave to make it a little bit runnier. But because I'm using this Adams natural, it's already really runny. And so you don't need to put it in the microwave. So I just stirred it up really well. Then I'm going to use a 1/2 cup of this sugar-free honey. I get this off of Amazon. I love this stuff. You could also use like sugar-free maple syrup if you don't have the sugar-free honey, or you could use regular honey depending on whatever plan you're on, whatever you're doing. I just really like this sugar-free honey, but like I said, you can use maple syrup. You could use like the Chalk Zero syrup. You could use whatever you want. And then I'm also going to add in a little bit of vanilla, and it's about a teaspoon that you add in, but you guys know I never measure out my vanilla. Then I'm going to use some pumpkin pie spice. I don't think the recipe that I'm going to link down below called for any kind of spice, but I just wanted a little bit more flavor to it. I just kind of thought that would be best to do that. So you're going to go ahead and mix all that up. Like I said, if your peanut butter is a little bit thicker, just put it in the microwave and thaw it out. It's not frozen, but liquefy it a little bit. And then we're going to pour all that over on top of the oats, and we're going to mix it up really well. And I don't think I showed it on here, but I am going to add in just a pinch of salt just to kind of offset that little bit of sweetness there. There is salt with the peanut butter, but when I tasted it, it was just super sweet, and I just thought I needed just a little bit of salt, so I just added just kind of a pinch of pink salt. So, oh yeah, looks like I did show that here. So I'm going to go ahead and spread this out on a pan that I have covered with parchment paper. That way it just makes it much easier to clean up, and you don't have to worry about spraying anything. So I just have a nice big rimmed pan because I'm going to spread this out into one like layer. And it's so funny, my husband was watching me make this, and he thought I was making granola bars. So when it came out of the oven and it was all like, he goes, "Oh, it didn't work." And I said, "Yeah, it did." And he goes, "No, it's like all crumbly." And I'm like, "It's granola." When I told him it was granola, he thought I meant granola bars. Anyway, so this is going to go into the oven at 275. We're going to do it for 20 minutes, and then we're going to take it out, and I'll show you the next step after that. While my granola is in the oven, I'm going to go ahead and mix up my chicken salad that I'll be having with sandwiches, also for a lunch option this week. I'm just doing a super simple with some light mayo, some Grey Poupon, my favorite like mustard ever, some relish, some dill relish, some red onions. I'm going to use some onion salt from Trader Joe's, and then some pepper. Just super simple. First, I'm going to drain up the chicken. I'm going to drain all that liquid out of the chicken. My preferred chicken breast when I do this is the kind from Costco, but I've been putting off going to Costco. I just have not wanted to go, but I do need to go and stock up on the meat. And this is one of the things I like to pick up when I go because I love their canned chicken breast. And a lot of people don't like canned chicken breast, but I really like it for chicken salads. Now, I've done chicken salad a ton of different ways. You can do so many things with it, but sometimes I just want a really super simple like chicken salad. When I was younger, I liked tuna salad, but as I've gotten older, I do not like tuna salad at all. But this reminds me of like tuna salad, and so that's why I like to do it just really simple sometimes. So I'm just going to crunch that up, add in the relish, onion salt, mayo, red onions, and salt and pepper, and this will just be my really simple chicken salad for the week. This can be used on sandwiches, in a wrap, or you can just eat it as is with just a little bit of lettuce. Put it in lettuce wraps. So versatile. Okay, the granola is out of the oven, so now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of crunch it up. It did, kind of adhere to the pan, but I want to turn it over as much as I can, get most of it turned over, just so we can get kind of evenly crispiness on all sides. But yes, it did, as you can see here, it did actually kind of stick to the pan quite a bit. This is what it would have stuck if you wouldn't have done the parchment paper. It smells amazing, by the way. So I'm going to go ahead and crunch this up, and then it's going to go back into a 275-degree oven for 15 more minutes, and then it will be completely done. I've been loving iced tea lately, so I'm going to make up a big batch of green iced tea. So I'm just putting a little bit of my pure sweetener in there. It's a erythritol stevia blend. Putting in some boiling water, and then I'm using 5 just regular size green tea bags, and I'm just going to set that on the counter for about 20 minutes or so until it's nice and steeped, and that will be some iced tea you can have through the week. And I do like to use the Jordan Skinny Syrup fruit flavors in my iced tea. It's really good. Next up, we're going to go ahead and get the eggs ready for the burritos. So I'm just going to do 4 whole eggs, and then I'm going to do some egg whites. To that, I'm going to add in some seasonings. I'm going to do my usual onion, salt, pepper. I'm going to use some red pepper flakes, put that in there. I thought that sounded good. And then I'm just going to whisk that up, put it in my egg pan, which I have been linking down below. They don't have the same one that I bought from Amazon. I bought it like 4 years ago. They do not have that same one, but I did find that one that was very similar to it. So I do have that link down below. This will go into a 375-degree oven for about 9 minutes, and I'm going to do that after the granola is all done. I'm using some of the McCormick garlic onion salt. I cannot find my favorite McCormick seasoning that I used to buy all the time, the one in the pink container. Cannot find it, but anyway, make sure you spray these pans really well because the eggs like to stick. Now, to also go into the breakfast burritos, I'm going to be using some of this turkey breakfast sausage. So I'm just going to just very simply just brown that up. I added a little bit of onion salt to it and some pepper. The granola is all done, so I'm just going to go ahead and put that into my mason jar here, and then I'm going to be using some of it to make parfaits. I think I'm on slow-mo or something here. As I'm editing this, I realized I did a couple of the clips on slow-mo. How annoying. I didn't even notice I did that. There's like a setting on my camera that you can do that, and it's right next to the time-lapse one, and sometimes I hit the slow-mo one instead. But anyway, I'll speed it up a little bit. So I'm just going to store this in my mason jar just on the counter, and it just stays really, really well. It's a nice thing to have just to kind of throw on your yogurt, but you'll see how I'm going to use this. Time to put the parfaits together. I'm using this Dan & Light & Fit yogurt. I thought I picked up Greek yogurt. I did a grocery order, but it came out with the regular yogurt, which is fine. It tastes really, really good. I'm using these dark sweet cherries and also the mixed berry blend of frozen fruit. There's my granola. The plan is to do 1 cup of the yogurt. I'm going to do a half a cup at a time. So I'll be putting first a little bit of the berries and cherries at the bottom of the cup. Then I'm going to do a half a cup of yogurt and then a 1/4 cup of the granola, and then I'll alternate that. So a serving size of the yogurt is 3/4 of a cup, but 100 calories for a full cup, so I did that. The granola serving size is a half of a cup, so I just did a 1/4 cup in the middle and then a 1/4 cup on top. And these turned out so perfect, you guys. They are so beautiful. I almost did not want to eat them, but I honestly could eat these every week. And you may be seeing this as a staple from now on because it was such a nice treat to have. I actually had some of it right after I had finished with this prep. And next up, we are going to go ahead and do our breakfast burritos. So I have some of this sausage that I cooked up, and then I'm going to add on some of the egg. The eggs did cook just a little bit too long. I forgot about them when the timer went off. My hands were full, and so I turned off the oven and then forgot to grab the eggs. So they came out a little bit crispy, but it's okay. I tasted them. They tasted fine. So we're just doing sausage, eggs, and then we'll add on some cheese on top of that. I'm going to roll it up. And then I'm going to wrap these the same way I do my breakfast sandwiches, because I will be putting these in the air fryer. So I'll be wrapping these first up in parchment, and then I'll be wrapping them in foil, and then I'll just throw them in the air fryer for about 8 minutes on 400, just till they're nice and toasty and crispy. And my first meal for the day, I went ahead and just threw some yogurt, some cherries, and some granola in a bowl. Now I'm going to do some deep cleaning. So I have the dishwasher deep cleaner from Finish. I really like this one. This is what I use for my garbage disposal. Works really well. And this is what I use for my washing machine. I do have that on Amazon on like subscribe and save. So with the dishwasher one, you just put the whole packet in there, and then you run hot water in there, just a trickle. You put the whole packet in there, and then you just turn on your garbage disposal for like 2 minutes, and it foams up in both sides of your sink. So you can see here it starts to foam up, and then you just let it keep going for about 2 minutes until the foam kind of disappears down into the sink, and you just rinse away the rest of it, and it smells nice and fresh. So I loved using this stuff. I just get it at Walmart, and it works out really, really well. And then for the dishwasher, you just have to first unload the dishwasher, because my dishwasher is always full. So I'm going to get that unloaded. And then we will go ahead and just put that Finish in there. Now, there is one other kind that I use every once in a while, but I like this Finish one better. You don't take the cap off. You just take this little sticker off, which is impossible to take off. And then it has a little hole in there. Then you just put it in there upside down, and it dissolves away that lid that's on there. And you just run it on your hottest wash. I just turn off the heat dry portion of it, and I just turn it on and turn off the heated dry, because I figure you don't need that. And then just get it started. And there we go. And then for the washer, I get these on Amazon. I have it on the subscribe and save, so I get it like every 3 months. And I do run this once a month. I think there's like 5 tablets in each one. My washer actually has a setting for it, so I just use that setting. And then this is my salsa chicken that came out of the crock pot, all ready to go. I can use that for tacos, for tostadas, for salads, for bowls, whatever you want to use it for. And I'm going to make myself a little chai tea latte, and then I'm going to sit down and read for a little bit, because I think I deserve it. It's been a long day. I have my chai tea that I heated up. I'm adding in a couple shots of coffee, so this is a dirty chai. Adding in some vanilla nut pods that I steamed up and foamed up. And that is my nice little treat while I read my book. Hey guys, I am closing up this video. I'm getting ready to go and take a shower. I just got my last little laundry put away. I did take like a really long break. I've been reading. I'm on like page 255 of 344 of this book. So I will probably finish it tonight. I'm gonna go take a shower. But yes, I got the last little laundry put away. Everything is put away. I have like a half a load of laundry that I still need to do just from picking things up around the house, and my husband changing his clothes before he left for work. So but yes, everything's going good. I got my coffee ready to go. I just have to turn it on. It has a programming thing, but our power's been going off and on, and I just don't even want to bother like programming it and all that if the power's just going to go off, because the wind and stuff has been really bad. Our internet's still down. Yeah, all that fun stuff. But anyway, 'tis the season, right? This is the rainy season here, and it's what happens. So anywho, I hope this gave you guys some motivation to get things done. I got everything on my list done: my meal prepping, my laundry, all my deep cleaning stuff I wanted to get done. Well, not really deep cleaning, but my like appliance cleaning that I wanted to get done. Just all the things that I probably would not have done if I hadn't picked up the camera today. So hopefully it motivates you, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.